Concise background or fact about the issue. HIV is a virus acquired through sex and other body fluids. Why is it a national concern? It compromises our health system and every day it's getting worse. How does it affect the country's present and future? Our country has a lot of issues to deal with right now, and our government prioritizes other important issues. If this problem still continues to grow, in the future, our government will just focus on this problem instead of fixing other priorities. Who are the groups most affected by this issue? I think it will be the lower class because they don't have the knowledge that other people have about HIV. Even if they are aware, they don't have extra money for stuffs like condom. What is the government doing regarding this concern? The society, the school, your group, you. They give seminars and continues to announce it publicly, but I think it's still not enough to prevent HIV.
Why is HIV a national concern? From January to October 2016, there are 7,756 reported new cases of HIV, 26 cases are diagnosed per day. HIV is now a youth epidemic. There is a rising number of young Filipinos testing positive for human immunodeficiency virus or HIV. According to the National Youth Commission Chief, HIV epidemic in our country has a new face, and it is the face of a young person. Knowledge gaps and misconceptions on HIV and AIDS continue to persist despite years of information, education, and communication campaigns. The HIV-positive patients are the people most affected by this issue because of the shame, stigma, and discrimination the society has labeled them. The greatest hurdle HIV patients have to overcome is the shame and stigma attached to the virus. Shame and stigma fuel a common belief that HIV patients deserve to die. And this is the reason why the virus continued to spread, as people were discouraged from getting tested due to the fear of being discriminated against. But HIV is not a death sentence. We should encourage people to undergo testing and seek medical treatment to improve the quality of life. A productive country requires a healthy populace. What is the government doing regarding this issue? There are campaigns which the government is doing, like the Connect for Life program of the Philippine General Hospital, which aims to look for all of those infected and encourage them to undergo testing and seek medical treatment.
So I think HIV is of national concern because it's not only concerning people like of our age, the millennials, but as well as adults, even children who are born from parents who contacted or have HIV.
How does it affect the country's present and future?
I think it affects the country's present and future because everyone has to be aware of it. I think that's one of the main things, is that if at our present time we be aware of it, we can solve future issues or
Who are the groups most affected by this issue?
I think basically anyone, kasi hindi na naman siya limited sa teenagers like what most people think. Kasi even girls, guys of older age, even those with same-sex couples, and even the children na with parents who have HIV. Yeah.
What do you think is the government doing regarding this concern? The society, the school, companies, and
I think one good thing the government is doing is proper sex education starting from at a young age para maging aware din. And I think some companies also have like HIV testing to find out if you're positive or not so that you could get the needed medicine.
Why is HIV a national concern?
Definitely, HIV is a national concern because it involves the human population, especially the younger generation. Well, it may sound cliche that the youth is the future of any country, but in this society that we have now, it has become very permissive, and in the same light, the young people have become more aggressive. So in this along this line of thinking, it has been told by the WHO that the latest statistics show an increasing trend or an increasing prevalence rate of HIV among people from 15 years old to 24 years old.
Who are the groups most affected by this issue?
Both heterosexuals and homosexuals are affected, but mostly among homosexual men and the younger population.
What is the government doing regarding this concern? The society, the school, company, institution, and you?
Lately, I think the government has, especially under the new leadership of the new Department of Health Secretary, I think there's a new motivation, a renewed motivation towards information dissemination, towards trying to put up measures, preventive measures of HIV transmission. Lately, they have encouraged giving out of condoms and encouraging safe sex, especially among the young people.
Thank you.
Okay.